G'day everyone, just a quick video this morning just to let you know where I'm at the moment and just some plans for some videos I've got coming up. So what I want to do in the next couple of weeks is just a couple of review videos, and I'm not a gear reviewer and I don't want to be a gear review guy. There's plenty of those channels on the internet, on YouTube, if you want to see people review stuff, but I want to give some personal opinion and just experience and knowledge about the gear that I use, and just to help you guys out there who want to get into real estate photography or any other photography for that matter. Some of my reviews are going to revolve around my flash systems and some issues that I've actually had with Godox. I bought two V860II Godox flashes for my Nikons about a bit over a year ago, and they were great flashes at first. They're half the price of a Nikon or a Canon flash, and the power output's good. The lighting, color, well, it's not probably not as good as a Canon or a Nikon, but you know what? It's for the price, you can't really complain. So I put them through their paces as I do on my real estate jobs, and I had an issue with the wide-angle diffuser panel starting to melt from the Fresnel lens at the front, which was getting that hot that the actual diffuser panel was melting into the Fresnel lens, and it caused a really awful acrid smelling smoke to come out of the front of the lens, and it started to damage the actual Fresnel lenses on the flashes. So I had to stop using them. I had to go and buy a couple of those plastic dome things off eBay to put over the top of the flashes instead of diffuser panels, which caused some light loss issues. I lost some power output because of that. And with what I do with real estate photography, I'm using my flashes with those diffuser panels on most of the time. Most of the time I want a nice broad diffused light hitting the ceilings and hitting the rooms that I'm shooting. So I took them back to the people I bought them off, who are the Australian suppliers of Godox flashes, and waited to see what would happen. Now it's been about six or 7 weeks, and I've been in contact with the people I bought it from in Sydney, Nartarman, and they have told me that they're in actual fight with Godox to have anything done about it. Godox refuses to take any responsibility. They're trying to claim that I've been shooting the flashes at full power continually for more than 10-20 flashes at a time, constantly, to the point where it's overheating the flashes and causing them damage, which is just BS. It's absolute BS. So it's kind of a warning, if you've got Godox flashes or you're looking at buying Godox, just watch what you do with them. If you start to have the same issue, take them back straight away and demand your money back, or demand new flashes, or try a different flash brand, because honestly I don't have time to waste, and no professional has time to waste losing their gear for weeks on end and then having to fight a company to fix a problem which shouldn't actually happen. So anyway, so I lost those two flashes. We're still struggling with Godox to get anything done about it. I had to buy something in the interim, so I bought another Godox flash before straight away. So as soon as I dropped the other flashes off, I bought another one, not thinking that Godox is going to be a huge problem. I bought one of these things, the AD200 there. Good flash, much higher output than the V860IIs, and I bought the diffuser dome as well, so I can get a nice diffused light from them. So far I've had no issues with this one, but then again, I don't use the Fresnel lens on the front much. I actually use the bare bulb with the diffuser dome pretty much all the time. But I found this flash to be quite good, and I'm going to do a review on this flash and how this works for real estate photography. And it's a good flash. And if you're going to buy a Godox, I'd recommend buying this one. I would not recommend buying any of their camera flashes, their on-camera flashes. If you're going to use those diffuser panels, don't even think about it. I mean, yeah. If you run into problems, and Godox is going to treat you like they're treating me at the moment, you're not going to have any luck getting them fixed. So for me, I'm probably going to have to go to my local, Department of Consumer Affairs and have something done through that, because it's just getting beyond a joke. I don't know what else to do, but I don't want to trash a brand on YouTube. I don't like it when people just get on and trash a brand of one small little issue. but you know, when a company will fight you over an issue which is not your fault, an issue you've never had with any other brand. I've used Nikon flashes, Canon EOS RT 600s, 580s, 420s. I've used those flashes with diffuser panels shooting real estate for years. I've never once had a diffuser panel melt into the Fresnel lens on my flash until I bought these Godox flashes. You know, so just a warning there. So I'm going to do a review on, I said in this one, I'm going to do a review on the V860IIs, and I'm going to give my honest opinion, especially considering the issues I've had. Now, whether or not I actually get these flashes back from Godox to do a review or not, I'm not sure, but I've actually got footage I took a couple of months ago of the issue, so I can use that. And I'll just talk about my general experience with them. Plus, I want to review the tripods I use. I use, I don't know, I've completely forgotten the brand of tripod I use. Enduro, that's it. I use them every day. You think I would remember. So yeah, I use some, you use Enduro tripods, and I really like them for specific reasons, and I really dislike the Manfrottos for very specific reasons and issues that I had. They're issues that other photographers don't talk about, and it's a manufacturing issue with Manfrotto tripods. I do not like them. I used to use one and it was great. Then they dumbed down their manufacturing, and I bought a newer one and kept breaking screws on it and ended up having to sell it. And I bought an Enduro because they're just Enduros. You could take out a terrorist with an Enduro tripod, honestly, and then you can go and shoot a job with it. That's how good they are. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Sorry about not putting enough content on lately. I've just been so busy. It's selling season here in Australia. It's September now. So, you know, we're going into spring. Selling season's hitting. It's taking hold. I've been smashed in the last 3 or 4 weeks with jobs. I just set a new August income record. Crazy stuff. And that also makes me reminds me that I want to talk also just about job tracking and things like that. Just some of the admin stuff you can do at your home, like in your business, to keep track of income, job shot, that kind of stuff. Show you what I do and the processes I do to keep track of all that, so I can plan income and keep track of my monthly and yearly income, so I can, you know, make plans, do that kind of stuff, keep on track of things and all that, you know, kind of stuff that you have to do. And that's the boring stuff that you have to do if you're going to run a business. Otherwise, if you don't know what you're spending, if you don't know what cash you've got coming in, you can't plan. Like you just go out and you'll spend money that you really don't have and not realize it. So, and I've found this system invaluable over the years, just to help me to know when is a season where I can spend and when's a season where I have to save. So that's kind of what's going on at the moment. Again, thanks for just sticking with me, and you know, just waiting for these next lot of videos to come on. I promise they won't be too much longer. I hope they're too much longer. And again, if you've got any questions, any topics you want me to broach about real estate photography, the business side of it, the admin side of it, the actual shooting, any side, any aspect of real estate photography, don't hesitate to comment. Tell me what you want me to talk about, or what you want me to hear, or any other things like that. But apart from that, sorry for the slurred speech in the end. Have a great day, and I'll see you next video.